It was good. It's your boy Diamond DC here, bringing you guys another DC Universe video. And this video, I'm gonna show you how to make money, like a lot of money in this game. So if you a scrub, listen up to this. If you just got your membership, listen to this. Or if you a scrub and you just got membership, then listen to this. Because this is how y'all make money to get fancy things. Alright, so the way I'm gonna set this video up is the first part, like the first half, I guess, is gonna be about like ways you can make money, and then if you stick around to the end, or you could just skip to the end, I might have a timestamp in the description, I don't know, maybe. I'm gonna show you the way that I make my money, and I make about 25 mil a day. Like this 19 mil I just made today. I had like maybe well, I had like 25 mil yesterday, or like 20 mil yesterday, but I bought this style pretty much. I bought the emblem for 4 mil, those feet for like 1.5, and this head I found it cheap. I bought it for 10 mil, but yeah, so this is a brand new style. It cost me a lot of money, but so yeah, so let's just get straight into the video. Alright, so the first way to make money, and the most obvious way, is this right here, the mental manifestations. This here is the stabilizer thing. So you get stabilizers and you open let's see, you open these team up time capsules. You need 15 of them. Right now I only have one fragment, so you need 15 fragments to mix one stabilizer. You go open a box and you can get rare things. You can get like the rare collections, which don't get your hopes up because you're not gonna get them, no offense. What else you gonna get? You could get the high density tactical gear, or you could get the gear if you open any other ones. You could sell the box if you want, or you could open them up and sell the gear inside. The emblems, the same thing with that. And the provisions, all the other capsules, like the emblems and high density ones, I opened them and sell what's inside, because you can get stuff that costs more money. But for the provision ones, I just sell them straight away because they cost like 2 mil a piece, and you have like the slimmest chance of getting the rare stuff inside. So that's what you're going. That's one way to make money. So that's a way to make money, but it's gonna take a while. So yeah, another way to make money, but it's gonna take a while, is what you call it? Oh, whenever you go in missions and stuff. Now this way isn't like a main way you're gonna try to get money, but this is like a side piece. So when you go in missions, right, and you get like, so see how I'm 188, most of the time stuff that's gonna drop is not gonna be like 164, 165 and stuff like that. It's gonna be like 160, 162. So you take that gear, you come over here, right, and you salvage it, and you get these simple materials and these complex materials. Now these go for a lot at the moment because there's no event and the new gear, so people are paying a lot for it. These simple materials like 200k, 300k. I sold one for 300k, and these complex goes for a lot too. I sold one for 650k, I think 700k. So yeah, that's 2 ways to make money over time. Alright, so those are ways how to make money over time that are it's gonna take a while, but you get good money from it. But now I'm gonna show you ways to make money faster, but it's still gonna take a while, and you might not make like 20 mil a day, like maybe 5 mil a day, something like that. But yeah, so the first way is gonna be collections. Now collections is actually a good way to making money, but the thing is they're so random because so the collection I farm for is, do I even have one left? No. Right now it's cheap because everybody was using that farming route when this event was out. Not this event, some other event. I forgot the name of it. But it's called, it's called Tablet of the Accomplished Perfect. You can search up a route for it. It's on YouTube. It's so easy. So Tablet of the... Alright, it might go for cheap now. Oh no, it goes for a lot more. So 1.5 is in there for. So the thing about that is you can make about 10 mil doing that a day or more. It's just that it could be kind of boring and repetitive, and you could like, it's one of those things that makes you like, why do I want to play this game? Like, let me go play another game. And that reason is because the only ones that are worth a lot of money is the rare ones, which is that one that I just showed you for the one that I go to. And sometimes they could drop on like your first time trying to get it, and sometimes you could sit there for an hour and still not get it. So yeah. Now the second way is a way I don't recommend. These two ways, it's not that I don't recommend, but I just wouldn't do them, and I'm gonna explain to you why. So this way is gonna be auras, and by that I mean like when a booster bundle comes out, you buy it for 10 bucks and you sell the auras that come out of it. Now the reason I don't recommend this way is just because you have to spend real money on it, and I'm not gonna. I already spent too much money on this game for like membership and changing powers and like armories and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna spend even more money just to make like virtual money. Like that doesn't make no sense to me. Another way is this way I don't recommend either is reselling, and this is something I used to do. I made a lot of money off of it, but I also lost a lot of money off of it, which is why I don't recommend it, because you can lose a lot of money off of it. Like you have to play your cards right. So let me see. I'm gonna try to give you guys an example. Now this is something I actually did the other days, but let me explain to you. There's two resales, right? So you could find something on there for super cheap. Like say there's a, like, let's give an example. There's an OG aura on there for like 10 mil, and you find it first and you're able to buy it. So that's a good resale, because 10 mil and OG auras, like say OG smoke goes for like 300 mil, so you're gonna make a big profit. But say if you see like a OG, like let's say a OG smoke in there for one of them is in there for 300 mil, and you see another one in there for like 280 mil or something like that, or you see like a regular aura in there for like 3 mil, and you see one in there for like 2 mil. Don't do that, because that's not a big enough profit and you might lose a lot of money. So the profit, because the things on brokers, the prices change all the time. So you could buy that aura that you think is cheap, or that item that you think is cheap, and try to resell it, and out of nowhere now it's not selling because people keep putting it on there for cheaper and cheaper than you, and now you're gonna end up having to sell it for super cheap and you just lost money. So that's ways I don't recommend. Alright, now that I told you those, this is the part where I tell you how I make my money, how I'll make about my 20 or 25 mil a day. So here I'm gonna show you guys what I do to make money. So if you go to your on duty tab, you see here the threat below raid, the invasion, and the spreading spores, the duo, alert, and raid. Now this is only gonna be for like the time being, so like this month, but this is a real good money to a real good way to make money at the moment, and you'll make lots of money. So a lot of people I see, they so you could do these two every day, right? But this one you could do every raid reset, which is like a week, right? So what I see is people, they like, we say reset happens right now, I will do the raid, and some people will buy raid resets to reset it and then get money off of it. Now I used to do that, and that was good, because back like at that time stuff was way higher now, but now prices just keep dropping and dropping and dropping. So that's not a good idea, because you won't make that big of a profit off of it anymore, and sometimes you won't make a profit at all. You will lose money. So the way I do it is, so I will do it on this character, and then what I will do, I'm gonna switch characters to show y'all, because this is how it is. So let it load, and I'll make, see I have a bunch of characters here. I'll make a new character, and as soon as the character gets to level 10, you will be able to do the raid again. Well, not again, but you'll be able to do it on the character. So, and then you could just go into it, get the loot from those missions, whatever, and then put it in the bank. And if you want, you could just delete the character. But what I advise is you save some of the characters, so you could do like more of the alerts and duos every day. So what I advise is you make a character, it doesn't matter, a hero or villain if you want, but make them earth, because, or sorcery, and well actually earth, because earth you can get the minion as soon as you get off the ship, or like as soon as you skip the tutorial, and Earth just wrecks low levels. Like leveling up with Earth is easy, so you could become, literally I could become level 10 in like 30 minutes, and then you get the XP booster. You do like one mission and you become level 12. Now the reason I say you should be level 12 of Earth is because it makes the alert and the duos way easier, because most of the time when you go on the alert or the duos, you go in with low levels like you, but when you go in with the raids, you go in with like level 30s and stuff, so you'll be good. But for the alert and duos, you go in with low levels like you. So for the reason I think you should be level 12 with the character if they're Earth is because you can get the fortified golem, which gives your crystal power, so you can kill stuff way faster. If you're level 10, you don't get that move, so it's just gonna, your crystal's gonna run out of power and you're not gonna be able to do that much damage. Now I'm gonna show you guys the second way that I make money. Alright, so the second way to making money is gonna be and this is a way I really didn't want to say, because after people find out, I know the price on it is gonna drop a lot because it's gonna be a lot in the broker, but I'm just gonna say it to you guys anyways because I know a lot of people are struggling making money. But what I do is I farm the Brother Blood Hood and I sell them for 2 mil, and every time I put it on the broker, it's the only one on the broker, and it ends up selling. Like, it doesn't sell like right away, but it ends up selling in like an hour or two. And yeah, it's pretty easy to get to. It's not like a super rare drop. It drops pretty soon. So I'm gonna show you in here where I have it that is sold. Let's see, a Brother Blood Sinister Hood 2 mil. Let me show you one more. Brother Blood Sinister Hood 2 mil again. So that gets you a lot of money, and if you really farm it, if you farm it for like at least an hour, you're gonna get at least 10 hoods. Because if you try it like 10 times, 1 out of those 10 times you're guaranteed to get that hood, because I get that hood like real often, and that hood is a lot of money. So you can make, like, if you really want, you could probably make like 20 mil alone off of that, but I don't have time for that. I'd be bored. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys where you could find this head. So like, what's the mission to get this head if you guys don't know, but I bet a lot of people know. So if not, you could just skip this part. After this is pretty much the end. But yeah, so you're gonna want to come to Chinatown. Alright, so as soon as you leave the MPD station, what you're gonna want to do, if your flight, just come up and just come straight. Now it's the same thing if you're what you call it, super speed. You could just keep running this way that you see me going. So you just come this way and just follow what I do, and then when I get there, I'm gonna show you guys where it's at on the map. Alright, so it's right here, Ellsworth Memorial Hospital. Like I said, you just keep coming straight, and you pretty much just make a little turn just to get on top of here. So remember, it's Chinatown, because in Little Bohemia there's a hospital too, but Ellsworth Memorial Hospital in Chinatown. And let's see, it's right here on the map. Let's see, right here, it's like a thing. So yeah, there. Anyways, so yeah, so you're gonna come in here, defeat the last boss, and if you don't get it, because it's gonna tell you to talk to Dr. Fate, and then it just takes a long time for that portal thing, so for you to leave to happen. And even when that does happen, even if you leave and try to come back in, it's gonna tell you to leave again because you already did it. So if you do it and you don't get the head, just log out of your character, log back in, and then you could start all over again and just keep doing it until you get it. And yeah, so one last thing I have to add on about how to make money, and this will be the end, is what you call it, let me see, I was just looking at it. Oh, here we go. Base items. So say you go on a mission, and like low level missions especially, like there's no armor that you need unless you want to salvage it and try to make money off of like simple materials like I do. But yeah, you just grab the base items. Just take a bunch of base items, right? Like you could just literally go and do a bunch of low level stuff right now, or like just do myriads periods what's wrong with me, missions period. You could do missions period and take all of the base items and then go to the broker, check up the price for most of them, and a lot of them or most of them is gonna be a bit of money. So like, let me see, I'm gonna try to give you an example of a high selling base item. Let me see, like the mystical stuff, not all of it, but most of the mystical stuff costs a lot of money. Art Deco stuff costs a lot of money. Handheld teleporter, something like that, teleporter sign, that costs a lot of money. But yeah, just go get base items, and then when you get back to like the broker, just check how much it is. If it's worth nothing, then if you want, give it to your league. If not, just put it on. Like, I have a bunch of base stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope y'all like make it. Oh, yo, what's up with me today? Hope you make a lot of money and enjoy. Peace.